My name is Maria Sweeney, and I've taught in Ridgewood for 26 years. And I come here tonight to talk about democracy and representation and what that means to us as members of the REA. The recent revelation of the disturbing words written by Board of Education member Jim Morgan prompted these thoughts. In addition to several other disparaging and disrespectful comments, Mr. Morgan wrote that the REA has paraded 45 teachers before the board. Now, when Mr. Morgan writes that the REA paraded 45 teachers before the board, he insinuates that these speakers did not speak on their own volition. He suggests that the REA is one entity and the speakers, all the REA members, are somehow separate, possibly pawns. By extension, he suggests that the speakers are puppets speaking at the behest of our leaders. Let there be no mistake. The REA is us, and I might ask, if you are a member of the REA, raise your hand. Okay. And that's just about maybe a quarter of us. There are many of us. 546 members, in fact. We are teachers, we are support professionals, we are secretaries, administrative assistants. All 546 of us are the REA, and our leaders represent us. We trust and we support our leaders. Mike Yanone, Julie Berry, Chuck Nebbia, Kristen Rosalenko, we voted for them. The members of our negotiating team, we trust and we support them. Laura Grasso, Matt Conaway, Tim Monahan, Dave Tashin, Janine Zagel, they represent us. This is a democratic organization, and one goal of the REA is to achieve fair recompense for the outstanding work we do each day so that we can continue to do that work, the work of providing an excellent education for the children of Ridgewood. And just as the nation's top corporations can't attract and retain the best and the brightest professionals without offering competitive compensation packages, Ridgewood cannot expect to attract and retain the best and the brightest educators with the package that leaves the insulting offers that are made at the negotiating table and the realization that this Board of Ed does not respect us has resulted in significant erosion of the morale of REA members. There is a palpable difference in the level of energy and joy seen throughout the schools in recent weeks. We are doing our jobs, of course we are, but we're stressed and we're angry and we are so tired of hearing our pleas for fairness fall on deaf ears. Certainly you realize that this conflict is being watched by prospective Ridgewood residents and those who might apply to be Ridgewood teachers. The longer you stonewall us, the more the negative attention you will attract. So to return to my initial points about democracy and representation, there's no question that the REA is a democratic organization, and the REA is us. They represent us. We want what's best for the students of Ridgewood, and that begins with excellent education professionals. On the other hand, does the BOE, Board of Education, Ridgewood's Board of Education, represent the interests of the residents of Ridgewood? I doubt that. Do the residents of Ridgewood want a board that refuses to make its teachers an offer that's even marginally acceptable? Do the residents of Ridgewood want a protracted conflict with the town's education professionals with no end in sight? Of course not. The residents of Ridgewood want a board that does what's required to maintain the Ridgewood tradition of excellence. The REA is doing its job. We now ask that the BOE does theirs. Treat us with respect and settle this contract now.